It was a moment so small that most people would miss it. No cameras, no applause, no big words. Yet that tiny act of kindness turned deep pain into unexpected hope. Her name was Sarah. She lived in a crowded city where everyone was always in a hurry. People walked fast, cars honked, faces stayed glued to phones. Sarah used to be just like them, busy, focused, always rushing somewhere. But life has a way of stopping you, even when you don't want to stop. One rainy evening, Sarah received a phone call. It was short, quiet, and life-changing. Her mother had passed away. No warning, no chance to say goodbye. The world didn't pause, but Sarah's life did. Days passed in silence, nights felt endless. Her house felt empty, food had no taste, sleep didn't come easily. People said the usual words, "Be strong, time will heal, she's in a better place." Sarah nodded, but inside she felt broken. Weeks turned into months. Sarah returned to work, returned to routine, but nothing felt normal. She smiled when needed, answered when spoken to, yet her heart felt heavy all the time. Every memory hurt. Every quiet moment reminded her of what she had lost. One morning, while getting ready for work, she looked in the mirror, and for the first time, she said out loud, "I don't know how to live like this." That day, Sarah decided to walk instead of taking the bus. She needed air. She needed space. As she walked, she passed familiar streets, shops opening, children laughing. Life looked normal, but she wasn't. Her thoughts kept circling. What's the point? Why did this happen? Will this pain ever leave? Tears filled her eyes. She lowered her head and kept walking. Near a small park, Sarah noticed an old man sitting alone on a bench. He looked cold. His clothes were worn. His hands trembled. People walked past him. Some glanced. Most didn't care. Sarah slowed her steps. She felt something tug at her heart. She hesitated. "I can't fix my own pain," she thought. "How can I help anyone else?" She took a step forward, then another. Sarah stopped near the old man. She reached into her bag and pulled out a small packet of biscuits. She also had a bottle of water. Nothing special, nothing expensive. She handed them to him, quietly. The old man looked up. His eyes widened. For a moment, he said nothing. Then he smiled. A soft, genuine smile. "Thank you," he said. "Today has been very hard." Those words froze Sarah. "Hard," he said. "Just like her day, just like her life." The old man began to speak. "I come here every day," he said. "My wife used to sit with me on this bench." Sarah's heart skipped. "She passed away last year," he continued. "This park was our place." Sarah sat beside him. For the first time in months, she didn't feel alone. They didn't talk much. They didn't need to. Two strangers, two broken hearts, one quiet bench. The rain began to fall lightly. The old man looked at Sarah and said, "Pain doesn't disappear, but kindness makes it lighter." Those words stayed with her. When Sarah stood up to leave, the old man held her hand gently. "You reminded me," he said, "that someone still sees me." Sarah walked away slowly. Her pain was still there, but something had changed.
Her chest felt a little less heavy. Her breath felt a little easier. That night, she slept better. Not because her pain was gone, but because hope had quietly entered.
From that day on, Sarah made a small choice. She couldn't change her past. She couldn't erase her loss. But she could choose kindness. She started with tiny things: a smile to a stranger, helping a neighbor, listening without rushing. Each act was small, but each one healed her just a little. Months later, Sarah visited the park again. The bench was empty, but she smiled because she knew that tiny act of kindness had saved 2 hearts that day. Sometimes we wait to heal before helping others, but the truth is, helping others often heals us first. You don't need big money, you don't need big words, you don't need perfect strength. A small act, a gentle moment, a little kindness, it can turn pain into hope. So if you're hurting today and feel lost, try kindness, not because the world needs it, but because you do. That tiny act might change a life, and that life might be yours.